Hi, everybody. Welcome to my home. This is Rose. I'm glad to have you with me today. I've been thinking recently about the idea of doing more things to foster an online community of people that are interested in trying to enhance their own spirituality in different ways that might not have access to other groups or be able to come and take classes. So one of the things that I thought I would do is do a week-long short introduction to spiritual practice and what that might mean for you, what it can mean for anyone individually. So I thought I would share once a day for a week long period of time some of the things that you might want to do in your own spiritual practice that might be beneficial to you, that you might want to incorporate on a daily basis. The idea of spiritual practice is that we take a few minutes every day to honor our own spiritual self, our own divine light within us, and the divine higher power that is connected to us through that inner divine light. So this is not necessarily about religion. It's about what is best for you and what you feel comfortable doing as a way to highlight your own spiritual self and to feel more grounded and centered and peaceful throughout the day, which I think is a great way to start a day. So usually I start my day with my spiritual practice, whatever that spiritual practice might be for the day. And so today I thought I would share a few moments of what a spiritual practice might look like. So for me, meditation is a big part of my spiritual practice. And it does a couple of different things for me. For me, the main purpose of meditation is to quiet the mind and to be fully present in the moment and to teach my mind that that is a perfectly acceptable state of being. A lot of people say that they have trouble with meditation. And part of the reason that we have trouble with it is because we're taught from the very beginning of our lives that our mind needs to be working all the time. It needs to be doing something all the time. It needs to be figuring something out all the time. And our mind doesn't have to always be active. What I do for my meditation and what I'm going to show you today is a really simple meditation that you can do. If you have a timer, you can set your timer for just 5 minutes. And I would suggest that you set a timer for 5 minutes. So an easy meditation to try is to sit in a comfortable seat. It could be in a chair with your feet on the floor. It could be cross-legged on the floor, which is where I am, but I'm sitting on a meditation pillow. It could be sitting up in your bed or any place that's comfortable for you where there aren't a lot of distractions. Now, right now, my dog is actually sleeping behind me, and hopefully he's going to stay asleep. And I put him in the room with me because if I don't, then he will whine and cry because he's not in the same room as me. So if you have pets, you have to decide, what am I going to do with my pets when I'm meditating? Some of them like to be present. Some of them are not as needy as my dog and might be fine being in another room. So whatever is less distracting for you is what you want. You want your space to be less filled with let me try that again. You want your space to be as peaceful as it can be so that you're not distracted, so that you can focus on your meditation. So one of the things that I suggest is, again, sitting. If you lie down, you're telling your body that it's time to go to sleep. Your body is sort of programmed at this point in your life to want to sleep when you lie down. So it's better not to try meditation in a prone position because you're signaling the body that it's time to go to bed. But find a comfortable seat in a space where the least distractions that you can find. And all we're going to do is we're going to breathe. And that's easy because we breathe all the time. All of us breathe. We all have a natural rhythm of breath, and we can use that natural rhythm of breath to focus ourselves and to calm ourselves down and to come to a more steady place within ourselves. And that's one of the things that meditation can do for us. So I would invite you just to do this along with me really quickly. It's only going to take a couple of minutes. All we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes and just listen to the sound of my voice. I'm going to lead you along in this process. So just allow yourself now, with your eyes closed, to just breathe in a nice big breath and let it out. And breathe in another deep breath and let it out. And another deep breath and let it out. And as you continue to breathe in and breathe out, you'll start to notice that you start to settle in, that your body begins to settle into a natural rhythm of breathing. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. So what I want you to do now is just focus on that cycle of breath. Follow that cycle of breath. Follow the air as it comes into your body and as it goes out of your body. Breath in and breath out. Breath in, breath out. And just keep your attention on your breath. Breath in and breath out. And if your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to that breath in and breath out. Breath in, breath out. If your mind wanders, bring your attention back to your breath in and out. In and out. And just continue to keep breathing in and breathing out. If you hear other sounds in the room, just bring your attention back to your breath. Breath in and breath out. Breath in, breath out. Now continue to pay attention to your breath in and your breath out. I'm going to be quiet as you breathe in and breathe out so that you can do this on your own without coaching. In and out. Very good. Keep breathing in and breathing out. In and out. Very, very good. Now just take one last deep breath in and let it out. And open your eyes. How do you feel? I bet you feel a little more relaxed, a little more peaceful, a little more centered. That's what meditation does for you. And that's what having a spiritual practice like meditation can do for you every day. Now my dog has decided that he wants to be part of the video. But at least he waited till we were done meditating, right? So what you can do with that sort of a practice is set a timer on your watch, on your phone for 5 minutes, and just do that breathing practice in and out. And if your mind does start to wander, that's okay. Everybody's mind does that. It's because your mind is not used to being quiet, and your mind wants to take over that quietness with something else. So if your mind starts to wander, just let it come back. Remind it to come back to the breath. Breath in and breath out. And that's all you have to do. And guess what? You just meditated today for about 3 to 4 minutes. Good for you. And you can extend that to as long as you want to extend it. But really and truly, all you need is 5 minutes a day for meditation. And you will be in a much better place spiritually, emotionally, and physically, because it helps you to just feel better. So, if this has been good for you, if you've enjoyed doing this, I would invite you to come and sign up for my week-long introduction to spiritual practice. Each of the videos that I put out every day on my YouTube channel are going to be about 10 minutes long. We're going to do a very short little spiritual practice that you can incorporate into your life. And it can be a fun thing. It can be something that you start to do every day to remind yourself of the importance of your own spiritual being, your own connection to the higher power, your own connection to your higher self. So if that's interesting to you, there's a place on my professional Facebook page where you can sign up for that. My professional Facebook page is medium, author, and instructor Rose van den Enden. And you can also send me an email at info, I-N-F-O, at vandenenden.biz, B-I-Z. That's my website address, email. And so you can send me an email and tell me that you want to be a part of this. And what will happen is each day I'll load up a video, and you can check that out on my YouTube page, which you'll be able to find at YouTube just by searching for my name. And we'll do some spiritual practice together. And we will have a wonderful time making time for ourselves. So, hope you'll join me. That week-long practice is going to start this Sunday, February 11th, 2018, and we'll go through Sunday, February 18th, 2018. So, if you'd like to be a part of that, let me know. I hope you will. And even if you don't, I hope that this has been at least a helpful video for you to learn a little bit more about meditation as a spiritual practice. So until we see each other again, take care. Thank you for being here today. Have a wonderful day. Blessings to you. Bye-bye.